it was great. Always is, always will be. It was a lot of fun to play in this game as a player. I was fortunate enough to play in it 4 times, and it was a lot of fun to be out there tonight. Although a pacemaker was working on overtime during those last minutes. That was it was a crazy game. I didn't like the way our first half ended, and I went in and really got on our guys and challenged them, and they responded. To their credit, they really came out in the second half, and I thought played terrific. Held to 35% shooting in the second half. I just didn't feel we played smart basketball in those first 20 minutes. Felt we settled for too many long shots. We had the advantage. Scott Christopherson, was huge. He's just playing on a whole other level right now, and for him to step up and knock down that shot, when they were coming back on us in the last minute of the game, was huge for us.
You talk about his defense too on Gayton's. He's seen the.
Yeah, I thought Gayton's really got out of the gate. I figured he would do that against us after having some struggles. I love the kid. He's a big-time player. Coming back from that injury, it looks to me like he was just a little bit rusty. But I think he's a big-time player. The thing we really wanted to do is keep him out of the paint, especially May. He really comes off those wide screens and tries to get into the paint where he does a lot of damage. And Gayton's coming off those flares, will rise up and shoot. And I thought we did a good job staying into his body after the initial 5 or 6 minutes of that game when he got loose a little bit.
Fred, did you like
to attack the three-point shots early before they get set up defensively? Early in the second half, it looked like you were getting set up where they could get set up.
We really wanted to set the tempo. We felt if we got the rebound, which was a big concern of mine, if we got the rebound, they crashed so many guys that we could get out and run the floor. And that's what we try to do every game. We try to set the tempo and get out and play fast. I thought we played a little too fast, to be honest with you, in that first half. We really got out, and I thought took some out-of-character shots. But second half, just told our guards to quit over-penetrate. That cost us in the first 20 minutes. We were getting there too deep and throwing up either a wild shot or they were getting their hand in and getting the turnover. So second half, I thought we did a much better job taking care of the basketball. And then once we did get the rebound, our spacing was outstanding in the second half, and getting out and getting the ball to our shooters.
Did you like the way your team kept finding Scott, though? He was hot, and they were smart enough to get the ball to him.
That's the great thing about this group of guys is how unselfish they are. Every day they're looking for the hot guy. You look at the first game of the season, Northern Arizona. It was a nice team. It was Jamie. He hit 6 threes in that game, 5 in the first half. Deontay's had a lot of very good games early in the season. Jake has had some. So our guys have done a great job recognizing who has the hot hand. And, we talk about that every day, as far as getting in there, spacing the floor, penetrating and making the right play. First half we didn't make the right play very often. Second half we made it, pretty much the whole 20 minutes.
You talked about rebounding. Melvin really picked it up again early on.
Yeah, we knew these guys were going to come. Not too many people out tough you and I. And, I thought Iowa did that last game. And, Basavi and Cole kind of had their coming out parties that last game. And, we wanted to come out there and battle them. It was tied at halftime in the rebounding, and then the second half they put it on us a little bit. But I thought our guards got in there and battled some. But Melvin was great all night. Jamie getting to 8 defensive rebounds is huge. Anytime Jamie can get in there and get that, he had 7 rebounds in 14 minutes last game. It used his length very well, and I was proud of how he came out. Last game he got really frustrated when he got his fouls in the first half. Tonight he stuck with it and played a terrific game, I thought, in the second half for us.
Take us through the possession where Scott hit the 3. Was that a set play, or was that just reacting to the offense, and what was going through your mind as that seconds were ticking down?
We wanted to attack against their press, and we got by them a few times. If they caught up, we were going to take it out and take a little bit of time off the clock. But Scotty got loose and he was wide open down there, and just stepped up with a lot of confidence and knocked it down.